Hey guys, welcome to my next review. This is Hobby's Athena. She is a masterpiece version, a third-party masterpiece version of Minerva, featured in the Super God Master Force anime. And let's take a quick look at the box. Some good renders of the shot. This is MB-12. Now this is the reissue version. They made a little bit of changes in this reissue version. They changed the way the top transforms, and then once we do the transformation, we'll show that. But she comes with a card with text specs on the back, and here's a sticker sheet. I used a couple of the stickers, but not all of them. And then here's a quick look at the instructions. Pretty decent instructions for her. Transformation isn't too bad. I used the video. Typically with most masterpieces, I'll use video. Some of them can be complicated, but it's just not too bad. So here's a good look at the top. I was surprised. I thought I was going to have a little issue lining that red cross on the hood, but I got it pretty well lined up. And then here's storage for the headmaster. One thing, the cockpit's not the best to put the headmaster figure in there. I had a hard time getting it in there with enough clearance to where the wheels won't touch. Like it pushes her pelvis down and kind of messes with the clearance a bit. So here's gun storage. That's another thing that's nice about these Fans Hobby figures. Everything stores in car mode. The guns, the driver, the headmaster, and the cap for the head. Here's a good look at her blasters. Both of them are the same, exact same thing. Let me pop this back on and then we'll get ready for comparison. So here's the other 3 junior headmasters, all from Fans Hobby: Head, Go Shoot It, and Minerva. Alright, well, let's get ready to start off with the transformation. So the first thing you want to do is open up the top, kind of wiggle it on both armatures to kind of get a little bit of clearance. Pull out the cap for the headmaster. Split the rear bumper. And then let's see, untab the door from the rear, and then fold it down and kind of push it out of the way. Do that with the opposite side. It should all come loose pretty naturally. And once you do that, you can fold down the dash display. Kind of manipulate the top of the car, and then get these sides, these little back skirt panels twisted. You have to twist and flip to get them into her back side of her body. It's kind of hard to do with the. I mean, it's not that bad, but so in the original version of this, that whole assembly just pops off. Now they have it fixed on with 2 hinges, so it's not parts forming. Some people kind of freak out with parts forming, but I mean I'm fine with either way. Like I said, they kind of get in the way a little bit, but it doesn't really make it that much difficult. I mean, I had to get the spudger out there to kind of finesse it in, but then once you get those back panels piece in, you can tuck that into her waist. And then now you split the front of the car, and then the quarter panel separates from the hood. It's a little snug, but once you get it going, you can pop it out. And then move that out of the way, kind of get your door out of the way, and then pull out the red piece, which is the foot, the toe part, and the heel part. And then once you get that out, you can undo the leg, kind of pull that little front end up, and then you can collapse it back, and it just snaps back into place. And then rotate the foot, front of the foot, rotate the toe, flip the panel up. The next thing you can do is on the door panel, flip the window in, that black piece, and then just kind of twist the mirror. And this is on a slider, so you need to slide that to the opposite side and then collapse it onto the back of her leg. And there's a pin and tab. Just tab that in, and it stays pretty snug. And then repeat the same steps for the opposite leg. Pop that quarter panel away from the hood. Flip the toe, and then the heel of the foot out. Rotate that down. And then you can undo the leg and unfold it. That little light panel, headlight panel. Get the foot the rest of the way down. Rotate the toe, flip the toe up. Then you can close the leg back up. And make sure to fold that mirror, fold the window in, fold the black piece in. That slider, slide it all the way to the opposite side, and then tab it in the back of the leg. And that's all for the legs. Kind of adjust her torso a little bit to fit right there in the lower torso. So next we'll go to the arms. And so what you want to do is that out of the way, pull the windshield in, twist the rear. Just kind of get that out of the way for now. We'll do the arms. Move the rear quarter panels kind of to the back of the arm, and that way it gives you room to fold the arms down, and then you collapse the back bumper in, straighten her arm out, and then you have to twist this. This part's a little bit tricky. You just kind of have to twist the hinges on that, because you want that that quarter panel part to fit flush on her shoulders. You just have to rotate both hinges a little bit to get it to sit flat. And then do the same with the other arm, bring it down, twist at the shoulder, flip that bumper piece down, and then rotate the shoulder piece. And that one's kind of twisted a little bit. It's like once you find it, then you're gold. Sometimes it takes a little bit rotating it around to make it the right way. Alright, now that I got our shoulder baldrige in the right spot, we'll fix the backpack. And like I mentioned, you just kind of get those hinges in the right spot. And it collapses just on her back. It doesn't really peg in or anything like that. Not the cleanest looking back, but not bad for the. I mean, usually the female figures are the difficult ones to get. But so here we'll get the head. You just fold it at the waist, tuck the legs in, and then put her cap on. And the last thing to do is plug the head in. That's Fans Hobbies Athena transformed. Wasn't too difficult. Like I said, those shoulders are really weird. You have to twist those hinges just right to kind of get them to sit flush. So next we'll go over articulation. The head rotation and ball joint are kind of that of the little head for the headmaster. Shoulders go up and down. You can get 90 degrees if you kind of move the shoulder pauldron out of the way. Full 360 rotation, double jointed elbows, hands or bicep swivel. The hands have a wrist rotation. The thumb is on its own ball joint, and then the fingers are all together, and those open and close. And it just kind of has a little bit of a ball joint. The waist, with a little bit of waist swivel, and your legs can go all the way up, almost all the way back. Single joint knee, not a whole, not even a 90 degree. It's a little limited there, and then she has a little bit of a toe tilt. But the heels really don't move much. But the toes tilt just enough to do like an A stance. But yeah, that's about it for articulation. So here's her blasters. Now those are the typical Masterpiece peg and tab on the hand. And then those fit pretty snug. She also has pegs on her thighs where you can tab a gun. That's kind of how I keep it. Now here's the team, all three of them in robot mode. Goshuda, Cap, and Minerva. Good set. Glad to have all three of these in my collection to complete the Super God Master Force Junior Headmaster Autobot / Cybertron team. Alright, so here are my final thoughts on Fans Hobbies Athena, aka Minerva. Solid transformation, like it's not too difficult. I had a little bit of issues with the shoulder joints. Articulation is good for me. The backpack's probably not the best looking. The knees are kind of a little loose, but it doesn't really affect posing. But I enjoy this figure. I'm glad to complete the set of the Junior Headmasters. But yeah, I mean, I would recommend it if you need this character in your Masterpiece collection. And that's all. Just don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe. Check me out on all the social medias. The same username, Caleb1980_collects. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, X, posting reviews and news. So yeah, thanks for watching, and take care.